Welcome to the training Tools for a Splendid Life, an online training about energy, about vitality, about intuition, intuitive development, as we call it in the Netherlands, and how to use all this in your daily life. Well, let's introduce myself. My name is Tjeerd Gorte. I'm the course leader, and well, I started my career in a totally different profession. I was a physical geographer, specialized in landscapes and in environmental impact assessment studies. But I decided to quit my job in 1996, and I became a teacher in intuitive development in an institute in the Netherlands. And I became director there till 2012. And after that, I decided together with Marianne van der Spek to start Splendid-Life. And it's our daily challenge in Splendid to teach about intuition, about energy and vitality, for instance, in the depth, because it's really about your core, your essence, and how to feel safe in your body. And at the same time, we try to make it as practical as possible so that you can use it, for instance, in a meeting or in your work or in your family or, well, wherever you would like to use it. So it will become part of you and your life. So we give trainings in this. We have a 2 years program in the Netherlands, and we learn people to read energy and that sort of things, and you can go on and on and on and on. And at the same time, we are developing the online trainings in Dutch and in English. And besides that, we organize journeys to special places, to beautiful areas, or to prehistoric sites where there is a lot of information which is interesting for your process and which is interesting to feel and to experience. Okay, well, for me, that last part is very interesting because my two professions come together in that area, because we teach in the field. Well, I have a little bit of advice how you can use this online training as effective as possible. It starts with your own organization. Organize enough undisturbed time and space. Most of the time we teach in groups and there the energy is focused, but here you have to do it yourself, and that has advantages because you can do this training as much as you want, as often as you want. You can repeat it, so that helps. But if you do an exercise, organize yourself. When you do the exercises, it's best to sit in a relaxed and active position at the same time. You can close your eyes, so you only have to pay attention to your own inner world. It can be a good idea to write down regularly your experiences. It helps you to make it real. You don't have to do anything, but it's a tip. And when it's going too fast, stop the recording or repeat it. Do it completely your own way. And maybe the most important advice, do not do your best. Just enjoy. Doing your best, you learned that at school, and probably you're very good at it, but it doesn't help to understand the language of the soul, of the intuition. It's more or less, it's more the world of the brains and the thinking part, and we don't have to train that. And you can experience quite a lot of different things, colors, symbols, maybe feelings in your body. And remember, nothing is strange. It's just a new language. Well, you're most welcome to ask your questions if you have questions or if you encounter strange feelings, strange things. Mail or phone, and have fun. Okay, let's get started. You can make it as comfortable as you wish. Probably on a chair. Well, of course you can sit on a cushion if you wish, but on a chair will do. And it's the most easy to close your eyes because then you only have to concentrate on yourself and only you have to feel yourself and you're not distracted. So, well, let's get started. We're going to start with the first exercise. You can make it as comfortable as you wish, probably on a chair with your feet on the ground. It's a good idea to close your eyes because then you're not distracted and then you only have to concentrate on yourself and on nothing else. Okay, you can start to feel how you are breathing, how your breath is coming in and going out. Just be conscious of your breath. You don't have to change anything in it. Just feel and experience. You become aware where you are with your attention, with your presence. Maybe your head is still busy, thinking of things, doing things. But you stay concentrating on your breath. Okay, and then you change the direction of your attention to your right ear. Just play with it. Just feel, oh yeah, I can change where I feel. Now you can feel your right ear. Just feel, just become aware that you can be there. And then you change that by walking to your left ear and just feel there. How is it? How does it feel there? And then you descend a little bit to your throat. And just feel how it feels there. Is it still busy and talking, for instance? Or is it quiet? Is it comfortable or not so comfortable? Just feel, just experience. And then you go down a little bit more and feel your shoulders. Are they tense or are they relaxed? Just feel. You don't have to change anything, just experience. And then you go down to the area of your lungs. Probably you will feel your breath coming in and out there. And you can feel, is there space in your lungs or in the area of your lungs, or is it feeling tight, free or not so free? And then you're going down to your stomach and your lower belly and just feel, is it tense or not? Is it comfortable, less comfortable? Just notice, how does it feel? Don't have to do your best to change or to feel, or just you feel what you feel. You experience what you experience. No more, no less. And then you go to your right leg. Just you walk with your attention through the upper leg, lower right leg, till you end in your right foot. And you feel. You feel the tension in your muscles, you feel how your foot is standing on the floor. And then you cross the floor to your left foot. Feel how it is there. And you walk back. Through your left leg till you're at the bottom of your spine. You feel the area there. Just feel how it is. Are you there? Are you really there? And then you can take some time to create or to visualize a connection between the bottom of your spine and your body and the center of the earth. You create a grounding, as we call it, a connection between you and your body and the center of the earth. And it can be a color, can be a rain pipe, can be a root or a cord. You just concentrate on visualizing this connection and see what happens. And you look at the form, the colors, or color. Or if you find it difficult to visualize, you feel it. Some people feel, some people visualize, and other people just know how something is. And this course is about finding out which is your way of getting to your own information about your, well, let's say your soul, your inner being, your intuition. So let's have a look. How's your grounding, your connection? Form, color, symbol. And then you can start to feel in your body. Does this change anything in your breath? the way you are breathing or in the way you are feeling. Does it feel nice or comfortable, or are there tensions coming up? Everything is possible. Just notice. Just be aware. Now. And then you can change something in it. You can make it as narrow as possible, this connection with the center of the earth. Just create the most narrow connection with the earth which is possible for you. And feel. Does that change anything in what you're feeling, how you're feeling? Just feel. It's as narrow as possible, and you're feeling. How does it feel? And then you can make it as broad as possible. The broadest possible grounding. How does that feel? And then you change again, and then you make the grounding which is fitting the best at this moment. So maybe not as broad as possible, maybe not as narrow as possible, but probably something in between, but it's up to you. Everything is possible. So you make the grounding that is the most comfortable at this moment. How does it feel? Okay. Wow. And then the last step in this exercise, you can tune in on an area a little bit above your head, half a meter, 2 meters, doesn't matter, just where it pops up, and you visualize a sun, a radiant sun, a ball of energy ball. Can have all sorts of colors, can be yellow, red, green, whatever. Just watch, and you can visualize that. And we see this area as a part of yourself where there are not so many thoughts or judgments or ideas, but where the energy is just clear and coming out of your own core. So that's the little appointment we make with this energy. That's it. It's about clarity, vitality, and that it is an area where there are not so many thoughts and ideas. So take some time to let it pop up, and then if it's there, you can invite it in your body. You can lower the sun in your head and your shoulders. Your lungs and your belly. Your legs and your feet. And just feel how this works and what it does when you let enter this sun, this radiant ball of clear energy, vital energy. And if you've felt this, you can stay a little bit in this feeling, but at the same time you can break up the concentration by opening your eyes again. Make some movements with arms or legs. And if you wish, you can write something down about this, about your experience, just not to forget, or maybe your questions. And then you can finish this exercise. Well, you just made your first grounding. We started to feel the body, then you started to ground, to learn to visualize the grounding, and maybe you felt the impact and you made it broader, you made it more narrow, and at last you filled up with your sun, this radiant ball of energy. Well, I hope you experienced it. If not, well, you can go on with the next exercise or try once again. You remember this is the first time you did it, and well, maybe you have to get used a little bit. Well, let's go on with the second exercise. Second exercise. Colors in your grounding. You can concentrate yourself again. Good way to do that is always to start with your breath. How are you breathing? And just experience it. It pulls you back into your body, out of thoughts, out of busy things. And then you can start to ground again. You can do it once again. Feel the bottom of your spine, the end of your spine, and connect yourself to the center of the earth. Or, if you find it difficult, you can invite your grounding from the center of the earth. You do it the other way around. From down to up, or from up to down. Well, whatever is the easiest way. Developing your intuition and working with energy is being creative, and important thing of it is to sort out how it works for you. Maybe visualizing helps you, maybe feeling helps you, maybe symbols are helping you, or just knowing, and it's about coming to know how it works for you. That's the essence. There's no rule, there's no moral. So you ground yourself again in your own way. You feel again, how is it to ground, to connect yourself? And then we can do some experiments with colors. Colors are energy. All sorts of information is in it. And you can invite from the center of the earth a flowing yellow energy, sort of river, a yellow river, which is coming into your grounding and flowing as a river into your body. Just a yellow river of energy coming into your grounding and flowing into your body. And just feel, just experience. How does it feel? Does it flow everywhere in your body or just in parts? Just notice. Don't force it. Don't do your best. At school you learn to do your best. Working with intuition, you have to be relaxed, focused but relaxed. Just invite the energy and be aware. If you are going to do your best, your head is in charge and not your feeling or your intuition or your core or your soul. So invite the yellow energy and feel, experience. Or if you don't see any yellow, it is the feeling or the emotion which goes with yellow for you. Not in general, but especially for you. Okay. Well, then you let it go. Back to the earth, the yellow. And you can invite green, a green river. Energy, a river of energy, of green energy. Where you put the letters green in it if you don't see any green. You state, I'm running green energy. Green energy into your grounding, your connection with the earth. And running over, flowing over into your body. And feel how that works. Is it different than the previous color? Just green. Oh, if you have felt the green or the feeling of the green, we can do a little experiment. We try to work every time with clear colors because there's the vitality, it has the biggest, the greatest, the largest, how do you call it, energy level. So it helps to clean all the vague energy or the not so clear energy. So for now you can experiment with the color of gray. Just put gray into your grounding. Let it flow. Gray into your grounding and gray into your body. Feel how it goes. Feel how it works for your body. Is it nice or not so nice? And you let it go. Maybe you found it terrific. And maybe you felt, oh well, wait, this gray, it's not entirely clear. So I let it go. So maybe you have to push a little bit to let it go, to release it. And then you can change the color into blue, clear blue. You invite a blue river of energy right out of the center of the earth into your grounding and into your body. And you feel how it works. Okay, blue is coming in, and you feel, is it different? different from the previous 3 colors. And then you let go. The blue color will disappear. You will change it into pink. Invite pink energy out of the earth. And sometimes these colors do have a releasing impact. So you can use these colors to let go old energy or vague energy or not so clear energy. Maybe it works for you this way already. We will come back to that later. But just notice, okay, this pink color is in my body, am I grounding in my body? It's flowing. And feel the impact. Okay. Then you let go this pink. And we have 2 colors to go. You can start running orange energy. You invite orange energy, an orange river from the center of the earth into your grounding and body. You just feel orange, 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 orange. Okay. You feel, you notice the difference again. And at the end you let it go again. All right. Then you can start to feel in your grounding, in your connection with the center of the earth. Is there at this moment a favorite color, or just a color which is popping up? The color that you would like to have there. Maybe run it, flow it, let it flow also into your body. Don't think about it. If you're doubting, well, choose the first or the most clear and just do that. Which is the favorite color coming up? And it's, it can be one of the colors we've been flowing, but it's also possible that there is another color just popping up in your grounding and in your body. And just feel. And just feel the feeling of the color. What does it express? How does it feel? Is it quiet? Is it clear? Is it vital? Is it sparkling? Is it some pleasure or fun? Or is it affinity? Everything is possible. Just experience. Just be alert. Or mindful. Well, maybe at this moment this is favorite, and it can change. It can change in situations. Let it be alive. Well, and then the last step again is to concentrate on the sun, this ball of energy above your head. Just concentrate on that point, on that area, and just invite again the sun. In all the exercises you're changing things, things are transforming, And it's always good to end the exercise with filling up with a clear color out of your sun or out of your core. We come to that because it helps to integrate that what you have changed. It helps you to be in the here and now. Okay, fill up with your sun, this ball of energy. Let it enter your head, your shoulders, arms, hands, lungs, belly, lower belly, your legs and feet. Okay. And then you can open up your eyes and write down again something if you wish. And next days, of course, you can stay exercising this and maybe put some other colors in your grounding as well. And for now, you can finish this exercise. Okay, you just visualized colors and you invited them into your body. There have been written many books about colors and their meaning, and I invite you to forget about it. And because if you read a book and in the books it says, well, red is about vitality or about power or whatever, then it's difficult to experience something else. And this training is about how intuition works for you, how energy works for you, how colors are working for you. So, while there are no rules and there are no ways it has to be, or we don't like absolute truths. We like to communicate with the energy, with the intuition, and then it will work for you. Okay. Well, maybe you have another entrance than colors, and the other entrance can be feeling. Oh, I don't see anything, but I can feel. Well, we're going to have a look at that. We are starting right now with the third exercise. Well, you've grounded yourself. We played with the colors in the grounding, and now it's time for a next step. Grounding is a very important thing. That's the reason that we pay a lot of attention to it. So, a third exercise in grounding. Okay, you can start to ground again or concentrate on your grounding if it's still there. So there is your own unique connection with the center of the earth. And the first thing you can do right now is just to feel. How does it feel? What atmosphere is there? What emotion, what feeling is there in your grounding? And what is the impact on how you are feeling in your body? Or how you are feeling yourself right now? Okay, we can play a little bit with the feelings and what you sense in it. So you can fill up your grounding with the feeling of pleasure, of fun, having fun. And that might sound a little bit artificial, but your grounding is changing with you during the day, during what happens, how you're feeling. So there's always a feeling in the grounding, and you can tune into feelings, energy, information as much as you like. So you can tune in on the feeling of pleasure and fun. You have it somewhere in your system. Or you can remember a situation in which you had a lot of fun, and then you watch your grounding. So one way or the other, you can tune into the feeling of fun, having fun. And then feel in your grounding how that works and what the impact is on the energy and on your feeling in your body. If you choose to be in fun, well, it does have impact. Okay, feel what happens, feel how it's going. And then you can change the feeling in your grounding. You can concentrate on the feeling of being powerful, forceful, powerful. That you're standing there. Hey, here I am. I'm in my power. Or you recall a powerful situation and then feel how it's working, what it does, and how the grounding is. What then is the color of your grounding? How broad is it? How vital is it? And what is the impact of a powerful grounding on your feeling in yourself and your feeling about yourself? Okay, just feel, just see the color which is coming there, being in powerful atmosphere for yourself. And then to do a little bit of an experiment, you can feel another situation or another grounding, I have to say, and it's of doing your best, a little bit too much. About being serious, over serious, and overdoing your best. Or you remember a situation in which you're doing that. You see what happens to your grounding. How is your way of standing in life and connecting to the earth if you're doing too much your best? The easiness is gone and you're doing your best. Overdoing your best. Probably you learned it at school quite a lot. Do your best. And there's nothing wrong with working hard or having an ambition and going for it, but I mean, doing your best too much can give an experience of going out a little bit too much out of yourself, but well, just feel, just experience. Maybe you like it, doing your best a little bit too much or being too serious, over serious. Okay, well, if you felt this sensation, then you can let it go. You can release this energy of doing your best. You can release it out of your grounding, maybe out of your body. Make space again. Make space for your favorite grounding. And what I mean by that is, well, just feel within, how do I want to feel? Which energy is the best for me at this moment? What can I give myself right out of the core of myself, right out of my soul? Favorite color at this moment, a favorite feeling, and it can be everything. It can be this fun you experience, or your power, or your affinity, or your trust, or feeling very quiet or vital. Everything is possible. And you can ask yourself what you need at this moment in your grounding. And then you give to yourself this grounding with your favorite color, favorite feeling, favorite broadness of this grounding at this moment. It can change during the day, it can be different tomorrow, but just feel, let it pop up. You always have the choice to tune into feelings that are beneficial to you, that are working to you. If you're living your life with constantly an angry grounding or over serious grounding, it has an impact on yourself, your vitality, but also on the surroundings, or the other people. And of course, sometimes you are angry or over serious, no problem. But you always can change, and you always can take care of yourself. What do I need? What can I give to myself? What is important right now for me? You are your own instrument, your own boss. You're not a victim of emotions or circumstances, but you always can tune into. And of course, things are happening, but you always can choose how to react, and the grounding is helping you. The grounding is an important instrument, an important tool to help you. Okay, last step. You can feel yourself, the core of yourself. You just can find a simple spot in yourself where it is clear, where you are feeling home. Or if you are having fun, oh yeah, that's here in myself, where it's clear. There's a clear spot, clear color, clear feeling. It can be in your heart, or in your belly, or in your head. It can be everywhere, but you can always look for the clear energy. There where it's flowing, alive. And from that point on, you can fill up yourself with this clear point. You can make it wider, bigger, greater, larger, whatever are the English words. You're filling up yourself. You can do it with your son, but you also can do it this way, right from the core of yourself, the clear core. And when you found a spot and have filled yourself up. Now you can break the concentration, break the exercise, and maybe you can write something down or take some coffee or tea so that you're ready for the next step. Okay, you made a grounding and you felt the grounding. You exercised with different feelings in a grounding. It's another entrance in the energy than colors. And, well, you can discover for yourself, what is working for you. And maybe that will change over time. That is possible, that you don't see anything in this moment but feel everything, or the other way around. And in a couple of weeks or months, but now I see, or now I feel. Well, discover for yourself. It's your language, and it's an individual language for you. Let's summarize a little bit about the grounding. Your grounding is your energetic connection to the earth. The earth is carrying you, it's sustaining you, gives life to you. To be aware of your grounding gives consciousness. Very simple. How are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? And your grounding helps you to concentrate yourself within your body. By grounding, the energy is getting lower and lower in your body, and you're getting a little bit more out of your head. To ground helps to change whatever you wish. You can be very aware of maybe burdens in your grounding, emotions, whatever, and you can release them, and the earth will transform it. And your grounding gives access to the source of information about life on earth. You can find it right in the center of the earth. We promised you to make this training as practical as possible. So we have a little exercise with practicing the grounding in different situations. We spent a lot of time in learning how to ground. And there's a last step to make in this. You experienced how the colors can be different each time, or how the feelings can be different each time, and how it affects your well-being and your grounding and your energy and how you're feeling. Well, it's all changing all the time. And in a family meeting, you have a different grounding than in a work situation, or in traffic, or when you're doing sport. And you can be aware of that, because you can use it. It's a handy tool, I would say. So you can ground again. We're going to exercise it a little bit. Ground you again, and then you can visualize the situation of a family meeting, a visit. Maybe you're going somewhere, or the family is coming to you, 1 or 2 or 10, whatever your situation is, your family is. You visualize the situation of a family visit. And then you feel how that is for you, how it works. Maybe you have a fantastic family and it's feeling great. Maybe you have a less fantastic family, or you have a fantastic family, but there is something going on, or there are old habits coming up every time. So, all sorts of possibility. You just feel for your situation how it is and how it feels. Your family visit. Feel how your grounding is during the family visit. Does it feel okay? Does it feel happy or a little bit tight? Or is it difficult to stay with yourself? Everything is possible, just feel. And then you ask yourself, what do I need here? What grounding do I need, or what grounding can I give to myself to have a great visit? Or to be with myself? Or to have even a little bit more fun, if you already had quite a lot of fun. So you give to yourself the grounding which fits in this situation. Which energy somewhere within you is important to have with you in this situation? Okay, just do it right now and feel how it works and what happens in this family meeting you are visualizing, or what happens with you in this family meeting. Maybe you need a different color, different feeling, different broadness. And just feel. And take it with you next time when there is a family visit. And just exercise in different situations. Okay, now I'm in a traffic queue. How do I wish to ground? How do I, need it? Or in a business meeting, if you have work. Or in your own family, if you have a family. Or in the supermarket. Just take some time to do some experiments and okay, let's ground here. Let's feel how it works. Feel what is changing in your life then. Okay, you can break your concentration and write something down about this last step. Well, we've come to an end of lesson 1, and I suggest that you practice a little bit with grounding and with filling up with your sun, that radiant ball of energy. And just exercise in different situations. When you're in the supermarket or in a meeting, just ground and try and feel. And have a lot of fun with it. Don't work for it, don't do your best, but do it as you think of it, or when you just like to do it. Well, have fun.